Ear. What's going on, fam? I hope everyone had a good day today. I hope everyone had a productive day today. I hope everyone realized that today was Wednesday and not Tuesday. Because I went through about 75% of my day thinking today was Tuesday. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot today. Today has been a lot. We're going to tap in. We're going to be tapping in tonight with, or for Taurus energy, with Taurus energy. It's going to be different for all of us. Whether you have Taurus in your chart or not is irrelevant. If you hear, if you parlay, and if something resonates, take it, run with it. If not, just leave it behind. I don't even want to get into the details of that. I gotta be real honest. Between Canada being ready to shut us down and it being April, because this godforsaken month, right? And then with everything that's going on in the Dominican Republic and watching all the videos on social media, it just hasn't been a good day today for me at all. Like, nothing bad happened today, but just heavy. The energy has felt super heavy today. And I didn't forget that we were going to come live today, but I'll be honest, we came real close today to not going live at all. I've been crying all day. I've been mad emotional. And I really wish, like, social media could be a really dope asset or like a really toxic place, depending on how you're utilizing it. I really just wish people had more, I mean, I guess it's consideration, because like certain videos that I saw today on accident shouldn't even be on social media. They shouldn't even be posted online. Like, it's just insane. So that's where we are right now. That's what the energies have been like and are like today. Even the cat, yo. Even Shyla has been like laid out all day, to my understanding. Even now, when I got in, she just was like one eye open. Grandma's home, cool. She didn't even get up from where she was at, which is very strange for her. So I'm just going to chalk it up and say this is a collective thing. It just feels real. It's just so interesting to me because it's almost like we went from a really high to like a really low. And it's not even like something in particular that took place, for me anyway, right? It's not even something that like particular that took place. It's just the energy. The energy just feels like, damn, que baja nota, you know? Like, tragic, terrible. I'm trying to hold on to the fact that my daughter's birthday is coming up real soon. She's a Taurus, right? But just April is so heavy for me. So fucking heavy for me. So I don't even know. I don't know if I'm going to say this is a collective thing. I'm waiting for the chat to load. Me and just the iPad. I ain't even going to say nothing because I ain't even going to play myself. But just know we've been having our own personal retrograde the last few lives. We're going to be pulling also, I didn't even get to show y'all. The Pope Tarot is the deck that I'm having in my hand right now. Will we eventually switch? Probably. I got another one here. Yes, no, yes. I don't know. We'll see how it goes as we go along. First card out, though, was the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, Three of Cups, and then something some energy here that's unknown. This is someone who's fighting to keep a friendship going. This is someone who has had a very tumultuous dynamic or relationship. This could specifically be between three women, right? Someone could be juggling three women. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's so wild because just today, just earlier this morning, I literally was talking to someone and I was like, yo, it was a guy that I was talking to this morning, and he was telling me about something that he got going on in his personal life. And I don't know, I guess I woke up like this today, right? It's not just that I'm exhausted from all day going through shit. No, like I woke up in this energy because he was talking to me about whatever he's going through or whatever he's orchestrating. And I didn't say much of anything, but then at the end, like I just looked at him and I was like, having multiple women is not a broke man sport. So you might want to reconsider what you're doing. Yo, because it's the audacity for me. Like, you don't got enough money to be cheating on your women. So many of y'all don't even got enough penis to be cheating on y'all women. Like, I don't... Things need to change, bro. Because the way people be moving is real ass backwards. Like, it just don't make no sense. I was very frustrated even from this morning, I guess you can say. Because, like, I woke up good, but then... even hearing the conversation, I just was like, bro, are you hearing yourself right now? Because what do you mean? Like, anyway. 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups. This may actually be Taurus energy. My rising is Taurus, right? And they say that if you watch the readings for your rising sign, it's probably more messages than if you watch even for your sun sign. So maybe that's a thing for somebody too, because it just, the bullshit, the extra, when somebody's talking to you, they tell you a story and then like they giving way too much information and you kind of just sit there like, I just know you lying. Like I already knew you was lying, and then just the fact that you keep giving more and more and more information, like I definitely know you lying. Now it's like, for sure, I know you capping because you talking too much, you saying too much, you giving me unnecessary information at this point, and it's because you know you lying. You know what I mean? Because that's the energy that I am feeling, especially with the 9 of Wands. Because the 9 of Wands with the 3 of Cups would also make me feel like someone is... They're showing me the 2 of Pentacles. Someone may be trying to figure out, is this even worth addressing? Like, somebody's talking to you, you know they lying, or you know that they're full of shit. I feel like someone is so over it and done with something that they're not even... Somebody isn't even bothered enough or doesn't even feel the energy enough to even confront someone about their bullshit. That was like 4 messages all in one. Like back to back to back to back to back. The Knight of Cups at the bottom. 4 of Cups. 9 of Wands with the 4 of Cups. This could even, if this is like not romantic at all, if this is like a friendship dynamic, or even this could be taking place at work, there's a situation here where people may be talking. They're showing me the Rats card. I'm not going to the patio. It is it's brick dick weather in New York City, okay? I'm not going to the patio to get no deck. And anyway, we said we were putting the Venetian on timeout, the Lenormand. We said we were putting that on timeout, but they are showing me the Rats card, which is interesting. So they may be people like bickering, chatting, gossiping, like just... It feels like shit that Taurus doesn't want to be bothered with. It feels genuinely, in the depths of my motherfucking soul, do I have not even 1 little ounce of fuck to give to this conversation, to this situation? That's the feeling here. With the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. But the reason for this is because Taurus has already identified that it's a 4 of Cups situation. It's something that's... They've either outgrown this friendship, this dynamic, if it's people that you were cool with at some point. If this is romantic, this is Taurus like, you want him? 1 second. Let me get the maleta real quick because baby, you can have him. Just make sure he don't come back, but you can have him. You want him? I'm gonna make sure I pack him up and all his dirty shit and everything that he comes with, all of it, the trauma, the travesties, all of it. I'm gonna send it all. You want him, you getting all of it. Okay, cool, got you. That's the energy here, which is interesting. Yo, if I told y'all that nothing happened to me today. Yo, nothing in particular happened that should have me feeling the way that I feel. This has got to be an energetic thing. Because there's just no way. Like, just hearing people talk about certain things just gives me the fucking ick. It's like you know when you know when somebody's talking and either you know that they're full of shit or you just looking at them while they're talking and you realize this ain't it. This ain't it, Bookie Butt. Like, that's the energy that I'm in. 9 of Cups. Which is essentially a 3 of Cups because the 9 and the 3 is 12. 10, 11, 12. 1 and 2 is 3. It's a 3 of Cups. This may be something that you thought you wanted. If this is romantic, this may be someone that you thought you wanted to be with. This may have been someone that you may even have fought for. It's almost like I wanted it so bad and now I don't want it at all in any form and fashion. But it just feels like someone's energy is off of someone. It's like I thought I wanted you because of what you were showing me. But as time has gone on and I started to see what you really like, they could have you. 6 of Pentacles, which is karma. 5 of Pentacles, which is abandonment. Someone's getting karma for how they've abandoned someone, for how they abandoned a child or how they abandoned their baby mother. Because there's a woman with a baby here. Also, somebody could have inadvertently picked up their father's karma. Eight of Swords. Somebody could be worried about this. Worried that they picked up their father's karma. Or worried that somebody's staying with someone for a child because they're afraid of the karma that would hit them if they were to leave the woman with a child. You probably should have thought about karma before you stuck your ding-a-ling in her to make the child. You heard? But I digress. 7 of Swords, which is wild because we went from the 6 to the 5, so it went backwards. Instead of 5, 6, we went from the 6 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. And then for the Swords, we went from the 8 of Swords to the 7 of Swords, instead of from the 7 to the 8. Someone took a chance, or someone has... It feels past tense to me. Whether it happened already or not, it's going to be different for everybody. But the Fool card does feel past tense to me. I can't hold you. I feel like someone took a leap. Someone took a chance. But it feels like a foolish one. A careless one. A reckless one. It feels like that. Because this right here is like, congratulations, you played yourself. Played yourself. Because someone was so worried about, and this is somebody who's scary. I always tell people, I don't respect people who lie. Because when you lie, that means you pussy. Straight up. My father always told me that. Like, for someone to feel the need to lie to you is because they're afraid of the boundary that you would set if you knew the truth, or what you would do if you knew the truth. Either way, the energy is like scary energy. You feel me? And so me as a person, me the reader, I never respected that shit. Somebody who's a liar is a cornball to me. Like, that's corny. That's the most super stupidest thing you could, like, it's the corniest thing you could do in my eyes. Aside from abandoning your child. Yeah, that's got to be like top 2 on my list. But this is somebody who lied. Or it's somebody that lied because they were afraid to hear the truth or know the truth. I'm live. What do you mean you know?
I got them 15 minutes.
I'm like, what you mean you know? You won't be knowing what I'll be doing.
the guy at my uncle's, he said he had that the baby, the cat, had the kittens the night I was there. He was like, you jinxed it. He was like, you were
they ready for it?
Yeah, okay. She was in labor. When I went, I knew already because she was meowing a lot.
Okay, let me find out you about to be a doula.
A veterinarian. But yeah, and then...
How many cats? Like, how many kittens?
4.
Oh my goodness.
And they don't know. He doesn't know yet if they're boys or girls because he doesn't want to touch them. He doesn't touch them.
No, tell him not to.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. But he was like, I'm not going to touch them until she brings them to me or something.
Which guy was there?
It was the one with the beard. It's Alex. That's Alex, right? No.
Alex is the older, bold one.
The one that...
The newer guy, right?
I don't know if
he got curly hair?
A little, yeah. He got like a beard. A little bit of beard. And he's kind of short.
Yeah, that's the newer guy. Well, I mean, he's the guy that be there regular, but he's newer. Alex is the owner. Yeah. The other guy. That's crazy. Now I'm going to go over there tomorrow. Anyway.
Yeah, he was like, next time you come, I'll let you see them because they're in the back.
Yeah,
but
obviously.
He was like, there's a mess, so I don't want to have you back here, but I'll open the door and show you next time you're here. I was like, okay. But there's 4 of them. And he's
don't go to the back of the store with them.
No, they're right by the door. I'm not stupid. They're right by the door.
You small though.
I know. They're right by like the back entrance to the thing. He said they're right. There's like a box there with like a blanket and stuff.
So I'll take you by the hand tomorrow so you could go and see the kittens.
No, he was like, I'll let you see them. I was like, okay. But
hurry up! I want to finish this. Are you over here interrupting me?
He was like, they're so cute and they look just like her. And she's like gray and white. But I was like, damn, if she has boys, like I want a boy. I want a baby. Another baby.
Your baby now needs her litter changed. And I just filled her plate.
She don't. I checked earlier.
She needs her litter changed, Bookie. Anyway. And she needs some churro.
I'm going to go to the supermarket.
Don't say that loud.
I'm going to look at her litter. Because I need to get her litter. And not the one that I got before because it stinks. The other one.
All right, I'm live. You talking. Now the other one's going to come to start talking. Hey, come on. I'm tired.
Your sugar is here.
Don't knock down this thing because it's going to fall. What?
Your sugar is there. But I don't remember that being mine. So.
Possibly. What was I saying? Oh, the 8 of Swords to the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. Feels a lot like something moving backwards or something going backwards. Also, I was talking about a liar with the Fool. It almost looks like somebody made a choice. Somebody lied and made a decision to say that lie or to live out that lie. It was a foolish decision. Yeah, because right before she came in, I was going on a tangent about people who lie and why they lie. Z! This girl did not bounce. Be a mother, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah. Ooh, strength. A lot of this, something might actually come out in Leo season. Something might come out in Leo season. Definitely. Someone could be tied to a Leo. It's interesting the way they just said that to me because it feels like literally being tied, attached. Like... Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Two of Wands. Somebody is being urged to clear out something like this before Leo season. This might not be for everybody. However, I feel like the 8-8 portal is urging, or there's going to be an opportunity, not urging. Why the fuck did I say urging? Someone is being urged to remove themselves out of some toxic shit to make way to clear something out before the 8-8 portal. Because it feels like what comes in is something that someone might have manifested or might be manifesting. It almost looks like you asked and you're going to receive it. But before you receive it, something has to be cleared out. Which, I mean, we always say that, right? Because Spirit is like, no, I'm serious. By the 8-8 portal. What are we in Aries season? Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and then we are 4 seasons between now and Leo season. May, June, July. We got 3 months. Did I say that wrong? That's crazy. Hold on. We about to be in Aries season still. It's about to be Taurus season, right? Gemini season. Cancer season, and then Leo. Damn, 4 seasons and only 3 months? Why I feel like that's wrong? Why I feel like that's wrong? Somebody is questioning time as well. I just finished doing it just now. But somebody is questioning time, the timing of something. Somebody could have moved on, or somebody is moving on, and the person you're moving on from is questioning your timing. So this is like, listen, for shits and giggles, because this is here with the 9 of Wands. This is like, not only are you coming out of a situation, like a romantic situation, this is you coming out of a toxic one. Like one where someone may have cheated on you. This person might have left you. You might have not even been the one that did the leaving, right? But either way, it feels like that person, the one that left you, is all of a sudden now that you moved on, and you made the choice. Because with the 2 of Wands, it's a firm choice. Like, this is what I'm choosing, period. There's no going back on this. And whether it's a person that you're choosing with the Emperor, or whether you are stepping into your Emperor energy and making the choice and choosing what it is that you're trying to manifest or that you're manifesting, it's going to be different, right? For everybody. But the point is you standing on business with the Emperor and the 2 of Wands. So either you standing on business is going to bring you in an Emperor, or you standing on business is putting you in Emperor energy. So either one. Either way, the point is that whoever walked away from you, or whoever fucked you over, whoever was in that 4 of Cups, it's almost like this person now is questioning your timing. So like, this is someone who left you, but then they turn around and they're like, oh, you moved on mad quick. Like, bitch, you left me. What are you talking about? What are you worried about what I'm doing? I moved on too quick. You moved on while we were still together. So what you saying? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here. This could be a job too, with Emperor on the table. This could be a job. Somebody could be leaving a job, and instead of like giving a 2-week notice, somebody's just leaving the job. I don't know that this was planned. If that's the case, I don't know that this was planned, Taurus. If anything, this more so feels like an opportunity came up that you couldn't pass up. But there's like a window here. It's like you have a job or you have a commitment somewhere, and someone is offered, or someone's offering you a position elsewhere to do something else. But it's like I can't give you, I can't help, I can't make you start in 3 weeks. Like, this opportunity that we're opening right now is open right now. Like, I have to fill it right now. It feels like that. Because it doesn't feel like someone is leaving a job. If this is work, it doesn't feel like someone's leaving a job, like, to be spiteful or to be vindictive. It doesn't feel like someone is planning to leave the job like this. But there is going to be something that pops up for someone. As far as career is concerned, you may need to switch, or you may feel like switching. You may be drawn to switching, leaving a job, but it's not something that was planned out that way. It's something that came up, and it's like the opportunity. It's like, yo, would you have passed this up if this was offered to you? No. So why the fuck would you expect me to pass it up? You know what I mean? Hold up. Because the fact that this chat is still not up, really gonna piss me off. Someone, for somebody here, the situation that I was just talking about here, especially if this is romantic or friendship or something, this may have happened already. It definitely may have transpired already. They're showing me an 8 of Wands. Somebody may be having a conversation now where someone is telling them, oh, but I felt hurt, or I felt whatever because I felt like you were just moving on, or whatever the case is. Because now the way that they're making me feel this is almost like a dialogue between two people of like someone saying something like that and the other person responding with, you don't got no space to be angry about it if like you're the one who left it. You left me. So if I moved on the next day, like really what the fuck does it matter to you? You know what I'm saying? The thing is, reason why I'm saying that now is because the way me the reader, the way I was drawn to packing this up, moving it to the side, but I noticed that I didn't take the pile and put it back in the deck, which tells me that somebody may actually be willing to have the conversation, right? But it's like, I'm gonna forgive you, but I'm no longer gonna deal with you. It's one of those. But I think that because someone was willing to pick up the mess or have the conversation, it's almost like someone else has like a glimmer of hope of like, well, because this person is talking to me again, or because this person is willing to hear me out, then maybe I have a chance, or maybe this is like my way in the door. But I don't see that happening. I feel like, because the way that they just had me pull the cards all to the side like that kind of gave me like the 10 of Wands energy. And then I got the Lovers at the bottom. We already saw the 2 of Wands. Somebody's making the choice. Like, this is whether you are the Emperor, like in the Emperor energy, man or woman, or whether you're moving toward an Emperor. Somebody is no longer going to play the cat and mouse game with someone from the past. Whether that's romantic, whether that's a financial thing, I don't even know. But the point is, you're no longer going to do that. That's a lot of cards. Hold on. So I got the King of Pentacles. Wow. With the 3 of Pentacles. This is a 4 of Pentacles. So the opportunity that's coming in for someone, or the opportunity that has come in for someone, whether it's financial or a romantic thing, because this is Pentacles, either way, it's the same concept. There's an opportunity that's going to get brought in. Somebody's going to hold on to that shit for dear life. That's why when the opportunity came in, and the only like downside was you have to leave the job you're in now. Like, you can't give them 2 weeks notice. You have to leave now to start tomorrow here, you know? Whoever this person is that made this choice is going to stand 10 toes on this. Like, this person is going to hold on to this for dear life. It's also, there's a recognition here of the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles to me is always co-creation, Taurus. So for me, it almost looks like somebody gets a validation on something they were manifesting, whether it's a job, whether it's a partnership, whatever. Somebody gets that validation, and it's like all they needed was that validation. They're going to ride till the wheels fall off with this. Somebody's locked in, 4 of Pentacles. But somebody's locked into something that is going to benefit them. If this is romantic, this is like you've been waiting for a partner like this, and then when you even have the inkling of someone being this type of person, you all in for them. Like, this is not, you're not gonna like move really slow with this. You're not going to do, run stupid tests on this person. Like, you're gonna be locked in the way that they're showing you that they're locked in. This feels very they're showing me the Libra scale. I'm like, am I right with that? Yeah, they show me the Libra scale, but it's like it's not even moving. Something is balanced or something balances out. It's also the energy of something just makes sense. So you could be explaining this to someone else. Someone may be asking you like, how the hell you know that that's the right job? How the hell you know that's like the right person? It just fits. Because you don't know that it's the right thing long term, but it feels right now. And that's all somebody's worrying about. Which, I mean, that's all you really can go by. You know what I mean? Five of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Someone's not going to be happy about this. Period. Someone's not going to be happy about this. And honestly, seeing this King of Swords with the Five of Cups, because the Five of Cups was first, it's almost like somebody's going to look at... It's almost like somebody's going to... Again, they're showing me the Eight of Wands. Somebody's going to express something, and someone else is going to sit there like, since when? Since when you knew how to communicate? Since when you was emotional? Since when you was soft? Like, since when? Since when you cared? It's that energy. Like, someone's looking like very... It's not necessarily pessimistic. It feels very like... It's like surprised. Like, what? Since when? Because someone's pouring their heart out. That's what this is here. The Five of Cups with the King of Swords. Somebody's being honest about what they feel. But the thing is, the other person, I feel like the other person is like... Because it's not like, oh, well, I'm trying to hurt you as much as you hurt me. I don't feel that. If anything, this more so feels like the side eye, like, very confused. How about that one? Very confused. Like, yo, since when? Since when this... Since when you have feelings? Like, I just keep feeling that. Like, since when you have feelings? Since when? That's interesting. And if this is romantic, I guess that will make sense. Because it's like... This would be like somebody... Like I said, we saw the Five of Pentacles. So somebody... First of all, we saw the Three of Cups. And we saw the Five of Pentacles in the same bundle, right? And so somebody may have chosen somebody else. Somebody was off choosing other people, right? Whether it's romantic or platonic. Because the other people that were being chosen could have been like family, friends. The point is somebody was choosing other people over the dynamic, over the relationship, over the bond, over the partnership. And it just feels like now that somebody kind of is like, all right, well, cool. You chose what was right for you. I'm going to choose what's right for me. Now, all of a sudden, somebody just... I want to say, with every fiber in me, I want to say this is someone who has lost control and they're spiraling. But I feel like I said this last week. But then again, y'all voted for the fucking fixed signs again this week. So here we are. Because that's what that feels like to me. And then to see the Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. This is another 4. This is another 4. Well, technically it's 2 pentacles, but they're showing me another 4. Because we have 4 here, right? So altogether the 4 plus these 2 would be 6. So when I see this, it almost looks like a mirror, which is why I'm saying it's another 4. Because I'm saying this is another 4 and somebody's like, bitch, that's 2. I know, but this looks like a mirror of this. A reflection of this. Now, I don't mean a mirror like someone is mirroring what you're doing. They're watching you. They're watching you make this happen. Do this. So it's, I guess, not a mirror, a window is what I want to say. A window. And with the Two of Swords tells me that somebody's in denial. Somebody's seeing that you're holding on to something. It's funny too, because especially if this is romantic. You know how they say the tables turn? Because somebody's like, the Queen of Pentacles is here. So first of all, the Knight of Pentacles for me is time. The Queen of Pentacles gives it all, right? Everything she got. And so somebody's saying, like, I did this for a really long time. Really long time. I was giving to this dynamic for a really long time. And what I got in return was this. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups. The fucking Emperor only came out with the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles after the fact. But all the other cards here are fucking tragic. Aside from the Fool. Right? And so in the midst of all of this, which feels a lot like gaslighting, because we saw that, remember the 8 went from the 8 to the 7. The 6 of Pentacles went from the 6 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles, right? And we saw the 4 of Cups. The only thing that we saw go in order was the 3 to the 4. I'm just noticing that. So when somebody's like, what the fuck you talking about? My bad. My bad, because my brain, the way my brain be working. When we pulled these cards, this is the only sign of like going in the right direction. And it was going from a 3 of Cups to the 4th cup. So the 3 plus the 9 was what? 13, 12? This was the only time we saw it go from the 3 to the 4. Because the 5 of Pentacles, we saw the 6 first. 6 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. And what was the other one? Swords. We saw the swords go from the 8 to the 7. Why they keep bringing me back to that? There's a 3 of Pentacles here. I didn't see that. 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles plus the Ace of Pentacles that came out with the Emperor would be 3 Pentacles. 6 and 5 is 11 plus 1 more is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 Pentacles. Something, well, I mean, we saw the 4 of Cups. So something was never supposed to work out, which is fucked. Something was never actually supposed to work out. The thing that's getting me too is how many pentacles is on this table. There's mad pentacles. Which tells me that something has transpired for a long time. And it's wild because like if we were to look at all the Pentacles cards, like it looks like a long time. But I bet you if we was to add all the Pentacles that's on the table in total, it would even out to like something like a small number. Which would validate for me that something may have transpired and it feels like it's been a 20-year cycle, but really it's just played out in the last 4 years. It just has been so much shit that has transpired in that time, if that makes sense. Somebody may have also said that or been saying that. Like, yo, I can't believe I was with this situation, the job, this person for that long. Because at the end of the day, it's like if somebody's making me feel like it feels like it's been longer than what it's actually been. Now I'm curious to see how many pentacles we got. Hold on. I know y'all sick of me. I just know y'all sick of me. All right, so the 6 plus 5 and the ace is 12. 13 with the knight, 14 with the queen, 15, 16, 17 with the 3 of pentacles, and 18 with the king of pentacles, which is a 9 of pentacles. This was never supposed to be. It was a 4 of cups. It was never supposed to be, it was never supposed to be something that you guys went through together. Or it was never supposed to be you guys against the world coming out of it together. 9 of Pentacles is someone doing something on their own. What?
I want to see if she likes it.
Okay.
So I got her 2.
You got to give her a little bit of one. And you got to put it in a separate little plate.
I know. Because if she likes it, she won't eat it. Because she's picky.
The 2 of Swords with the king is also a 3 of Swords. Someone's harboring a lot of regret surrounding the situation. So somebody's harboring a lot of regret surrounding a situation because they have identified that had their energy been different, something would have played out because we had a pair here. We saw the king and the queen of pentacles. We had a king and a queen of pentacles. So this is somebody here has identified that. Like this, there was no reason why this didn't work out. like energetically, this should have worked. Spiritually, it should have worked. But because of someone's vibration, or because of the way someone was behaving, because of the way someone was acting, because of someone's selfishness, something didn't go the way that it could have. Yeah. I'm like, does that make sense? That makes sense. Lord. What did I just see there? The Emperor and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. It's wild because we saw the Queen of Wands. I didn't realize it at first, so I had to go back and look. And then when she came out on her own, she came out face down. Someone might have forgotten their inner Queen of Wands, or someone forgot that the person they were dealing with is the Queen of Wands. Someone got very comfortable with the person they were dealing with being in a Queen of Pentacles energy, that they forgot that this person is very much a Queen of Wands. It's like, if this is romantic, or even if this is a job thing, somebody got so used to whoever's in the queen position, man or woman, somebody got so used to this person being so nice, or being so giving, or being so loving. It's like someone opened up and like submitted. It might be a woman I'm talking about. It might be a woman that I'm talking about. Even though I said it could be man or woman in the Queen of Wands energy. Someone may have been submissive, or been open to allowing someone else to lead, right? To like take the first initiative, take the first step. Someone basically gave over the power of a dynamic. Like, this thing is going to go however you allow it to go. You're navigating, you're in the driver's seat. But I think that someone got too full of themselves and forgot. It's not that the Queen of Wands can't drive. It's that the Queen of Wands was being a woman, right? And fucking being feminine and being submissive. All the things that we're supposed to be doing as feminine energy, right? It was never a question if the queen couldn't lead. I think that's where someone had her fucked up. Queen of Wands with a Death card. Death card, and then the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. That's interesting. Scorpio and Taurus on the table. Somebody is now in charge of how something is going to go from now on. Like, someone now has the tables have turned. Somebody has switched positions. Somebody has switched roles. Which makes sense, because when we saw the King of Swords with the Five of Cups, I was saying somebody was like side-eyeing someone else, because now all of a sudden this person is vulnerable. Person was never showing vulnerability. The person barely even shown that they cared, let alone any type of vulnerableness, you know? Six of Swords. Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Page of Swords, which is Seven Swords. Did I do that right? 9 swords. Somebody's sad, somebody's depressed, somebody's sick behind this. 9 swords with 6 swords is 16, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 15. 15. Plus 1 more is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. It's the 7 of Swords on the table. Somebody's watching you move forward, and it's affecting them. It's hurting them. It's also hurting someone to have to move forward in this space. Someone may have had this idea in their head of how things were going to be, how things were going to look, how things were going to seem. And that's not the case. With the Death card here, it's no longer the case. Because Six of Swords would be someone moving forward. Someone's moving on. Someone may have actually been in this position for a long time. Someone's moving on from this energy because it's the Six of Swords is first, is the way I saw it, or the way it came out. Six of Swords first, then the Nine of Swords, and then the Page. The Page of Swords can definitely be a message as well. Somebody could be getting a text message, a written letter, like a message online, whatever. Somebody could be getting a message, but the Page of Swords is always somebody paying attention, watching, which I said this earlier. And I said this, Taurus. Someone's gonna feel like, or someone feels like you moving on is a betrayal. I said that before. If you caught me midway here, you might want to rewind to the beginning, because that was the first message out my mouth. Because Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Page of Swords, the reason why I'm saying that is because these three cards, being a Seven of Swords, equating to a Seven of Swords, is someone literally saying, like, how can you be moving forward? How can you be moving on? I thought we were forever. I thought we were locked in. Like, remember when you told me you were my person forever? Or remember when you told me we were doing this business together? Like, it was a us thing. Remember when you said that? But someone else is sitting there like, is it crack that you smoke? Because I'm wrong for moving on, but you weren't wrong for leaving me? I said this in the beginning. I said this in the beginning. That's crazy. Somebody could be saying that too. Like, I told you things was gonna happen. I told you. Don't let me wake this bitch up. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. Five of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And Justice in the reverse is wild as fuck. Because I look at these cards in the reverse and I thought to myself, this one first. The Five of Cups in the reverse, somebody no longer gives a fuck. The Page of Cups in the reverse, someone's no longer accepting apologies. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, someone's no longer, you looking to the universe to help them with this particular problem or with this particular lesson or with this particular whatever. Because the Three of Pentacles in the upright is someone asking Spirit for help, for guidance, for assistance. Three of Pentacles, co-creation. Somebody's no longer looking for guidance pertaining to a specific situation. The next card was the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. But Knight of Wands in the upright is something that's wishy-washy. It's in and out. Actually, if you've been with me for a while, you know that this is my fuck boy or fuck girl energy. Somebody is no longer interested in that. Somebody is no longer interested. I no longer give a fuck why somebody is in and out. Doesn't matter to me either which way. Somebody is disengaged. Somebody has disengaged. That's a page. For Justice to be in the reverse too, this is somebody doesn't care enough. You can't pay me enough to feel like I'm no longer waiting for the justice to come through. I'm no longer waiting for someone to get their karma. Like, you couldn't pay me to care. All those cards being in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles, which is a Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. Somebody's busy. This is why they no longer care. Somebody's busy building. Somebody's busy doing something. It's funny. Was it yesterday? Was it last night that I was like, 7 years? 7 years. It was yesterday. I was talking to Leo, I think, that I was doing that. But I'm saying that because this is 7. The Six of Pentacles, where is that? No, I did that wrong. No, I didn't do it wrong. 7 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is actually, their energy is being pulled away because somebody actually is more concerned in regards to the Pentacle. I'm thinking to myself, did we see, it was the Ace of Pentacles that we saw when we saw the Emperor and the Two of Wands. Which either way, this still explains why someone is no longer caring. That's why all of these cards were in the reverse. Wait, this one was there too. All of these cards in the reverse because someone now is so concerned or more concerned with their Pentacle, their Pentacle. First of all, the Ace tells me that someone's starting over, starting from scratch. I don't think somebody's worried about that though. The Seven of Cups doesn't make me feel like worry, but it does feel like uncertainty. I'm just figuring out how to get to my bag. I'm just now figuring out how to get back to me, who I was prior to all this drama. I had the Five of Wands that fell sideways over here off to the left. And then I have the Three of Swords. And there's that Two of Pentacles. Which means also, here's the Three of Pentacles. I hope that this didn't go over your head. Because all these cards falling like this, somebody, like, it's not like you just pulled your energy back. It's like a fucking, think of a vacuum. You sucked everything back. Everything back. Like, there's not even an ounce of feeling towards something. It's like, with justice being in the reverse, somebody's like, I do not care if they get justice or if they get karma and I get my justice for what happened. My justice for what happened in that situation, what happened to me, my justice is me figuring out how to get to this bag. Me figuring out how to get to this Pentacle. Because when I say bag, I don't even think it's cash. Honestly. Like, I think someone's just trying to manifest a brand new energy. Brand new life, brand new spouse, brand new job, brand new business, brand new car, brand new everything. Like, somebody's no longer interested. We saw the Five of Wands sideways. The Three of Swords. Somebody has already went through that motion. Somebody has already went through that. The Three of Swords with the Two of Pentacles is interesting too because it almost feels like somebody may be trying to hold on to the last little bit that they can. Somebody just wants to, somebody may know or may realize like they no longer have control over your thoughts, your emotions, your energy. You're no longer consumed with you guys' history, you guys' situation, you guys' dynamic. Like, we saw the Queen of Wands with the Death card. And the Hierophant. Somebody understands that. Which is why we're seeing the Three of Swords here. With the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Because that Three of Swords in between the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, it's almost like someone's trying to, even if they could just dip their toe to get you to not move on all the way, that's what they're trying to do. Remember, I said it before. Somebody, as long as you're willing to hear them out, or as long as you're willing to even respond to something that they say, they feel like they still got a chance. Which is wild, but that's the feeling someone's giving me. The Lovers, the Emperor again. The Emperor again with the Two of Wands again. When we seen the Emperor before, he was with the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And here he is again with the Two of Wands, The Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's turning their own luck around. Somebody's making the decision to turn their own luck around. Somebody is also, somebody's betting on themselves too with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is somebody standing on business. It's like there's no, I'm not negotiating. There's nothing is open for interpretation. Nobody's going to negotiate. There's nothing to be negotiated. It's not, we're not doing that. It's interesting to see this Six of Pentacles come out with the wheel, because I usually read the Six of Pentacles as like a karma card, like karmic. Not always, but usually. And so to see somebody's turning their Six of Pentacles around, somebody may be reinvesting their Six of Pentacles. Somebody may have been in a situation where that Six of Pentacles ended up being karmic because of someone else's energy, or because of the mixture of yours and someone else's energy together, right? But either which way, somebody's taking their six, and it's somebody is rebranding. Even it's interesting that they gave me that word, rebranding. Temperance. Wow. Remember we saw the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles? Now we're seeing Temperance with the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody's saying, don't worry about how. Because with the Seven of Cups, somebody's like, how do I get to this? Remember I was saying, how do I get to this bag? How do I get to this new beginning? How do I manifest this? And Spirit is literally saying, just take your time. Like, there's no rush to get to this pentacle. The pentacle, this Ace of Pentacles, this is your pentacle regardless. It's not going to go nowhere. Nobody can steal it from you. Nobody can cut you out of it. Like, nobody can claim it. None of that. This pentacle is yours regardless. Whether you come tomorrow or you come in 10 years, this pentacle is still going to be yours, still going to be shiny, and still going to be worth just as much as it's worth right now. Everything in moderation. Justice in the upright. And the Page of Swords. First of all, the way we saw the Justice in the reverse before was somebody was saying, I no longer give a fuck. To know or to understand, to learn that someone who did me dirty is getting their karma. And because of that, it's like Spirit turned around and said, you know what? I'm going to bless you 2 times over. Because I saw that. I saw what you did. Get her down. Charlotte causing a ruckus over here. I'm trying to think. Did the Page of Swords wasn't in the reverse? That's wild. Because as many times as the Emperor came out, the Ace of Pentacles came out, we even saw the Lovers at the bottom. It's out now. Temperance was at the bottom. It's out now. Six of Pentacles was out before. The Two of Wands was out before. The only card that hasn't come up, that's on the table right now, that hasn't come up tonight, is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the first time we're seeing the Wheel of Fortune. Now that I'm looking at the damn cards. But it's interesting to see this like this, because it's almost like Spirit saying, because the minute you surrendered, where's the Temperance? The minute you surrendered that, the minute you genuinely, truly, it didn't matter what was going on in this other person's life, the minute you stop refreshing and checking their shit, or checking for them, or trying to understand them, or trying to empathize with them, the minute you walked away from all that, the minute you actually literally left it all behind, that was the minute we knew that we was going to pull up with actual justice for you. Somebody gets blessed twice over here with that Page of Swords. Also, the Page of Swords, right? With the Nine of Swords. What is this? It's the end. It's the end. And we got the Knight of Wands again with the Four of Cups. Just because you're over something, just because you've passed something, just because you are way past something, or just because you are way past someone, it doesn't, because somebody's like, but these motherfuckers are still knocking. It don't even got to be retrograding. I'm still getting messages from these bozos. The more light you have, the more you're going to attract the flies. Right? And so just because you're at a different level doesn't mean that they're not going to stop knocking. If anything, I think, I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. But I think that the people who try you, once you've ascended to a new level, are more diabolical than the last. It's like the karmics on a queen's level, which is crazy to even say that. I don't think I've ever looked at it like that. Biggie said more money, more problems, right? So it's the same concept. Whether I'm talking about somebody in regard to work, because this could definitely be a work thing, or if this is a romantic thing, platonic, it don't even matter. The point, the principle is this. Who says that? Big Worm from Friday. It's the principalities, my brother. Not me tapping into Big Worm. Somebody's like, it's Big Perm, you heard? The bigger the levels, the higher the levels, the more bigger the problem. And so if you've graduated from one level to the next, what makes you think that the people who are extremists in their manipulations or in their narcissism, or like people who lie, but it's like in the past you were dealing with liars who fucking didn't even put no effort into their lives. But once you've ascended to the point that you are at now, collective, with that Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're still going to deal with liars. They're going to be 10 times better, because the test now is to see and how you're going to navigate. It doesn't, just because you have more money doesn't mean you don't have a problem, right? Or if anything, people with money would actually tell you the more money you got, the more problems you're going to see. It's the problems become bigger. You know what I'm saying? And so with every new level of ascension, it's going to be the same concept, even if we're talking in romance. You're going to, your discernment, the test of your discernment is going to be on a whole new level. Because if you tapped into it in level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by the time you get to level 9, 10, and 11, your discernment better be on 1,000. Because you swimming with sharks. The thing is, we saw all those cards in the reverse, like that, back to back. Somebody has tunnel vision. Because of something that someone went through previously, it's like it almost catapulted. I don't even think someone realizes that they did this. Somebody shitted on you. Somebody played you, like did you dirty. They violated. They hurt you. But what they did was they catapulted. It's almost like they woke up the beast. Honestly. Anyway. Like I said in the very beginning, this was a reading for Taurus energy. However, whether you know or not, if you have Taurus energy in your chart, each one of us has a second house, which is Taurus energy. We all have a little bit of everything in our chart. I really am feeling the effects. I said this a few weeks ago before we started doing this. I said I'm going to be real triggered doing the signs. I haven't done zodiac signs in such a long time. It's very triggering for me to do them by zodiacs because I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression. At the end of the day, these lives are all collective. The readings are all collective. Anytime you watch any reader on YouTube, it is all collective, whether they say it or not. It's just an energy thing, okay? Also, I don't know if I said it yesterday, but I'm going to be saying it. I hope I said it yesterday because I'm going to say it today. I'm going to say it tomorrow when we come on. I don't even know who we're talking to tomorrow. I got to check the poll, but I think tomorrow's Aquarius because I think Aquarius and Scorpio switched. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? I said it on Friday, and I said it again on Sunday when we went live. I said, watch the fixed signs win again. And I know it's because Aquarius energy is so heavy in this collective. Fam, on Sunday, the poll is going to go up again because I'm going to do this to the end of April. That's what I said, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm an Aquarius sun, so I got to stand on business, you heard? But for the next 2 weeks, spare your girl. Like, give me something else. Give me something else. Because I just know the fixed signs. Like, we need a break after this week. Okay? We're going to need a break. I love you guys wholeheartedly. I hope everyone has a good rest of their night. If anything resonated here, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. And tomorrow we'll be live again. I'm probably going to do an earlier live. I'm not sure. Either way, the link will be up. And yeah, I'll catch you guys mañana. Si Dios quiere, you heard? Si si Dios quiere.